How's it going, guys? So let's do another market update. Let's look at the charts. Last week I did a video and basically I said that we still didn't have anything to fear last week. I think it was the previous one. We were around here. It was the previous one. It was this week, right here. Let me look at the day. It was somewhere around here. And somewhere around here. Basically, what I said is that this right here, if the price keeps pushing up and it's stabilized around here, it might be a good zone to go for a long. So the market did pump, and right now this might be a good zone to go for a long. It has pumped already, so if I wanted to go for a long, I would basically try to long, because I think that it's probably going to do something like this. So it pumped, it didn't retest this, which it should. This will be the best scenario to go for a long, but we are here and I'm not sure if we are going to get down here before the price keeps going up. So the price might do this. This is my opinion. I'm bullish long term and medium term. Short term we might have a little retrace. So this is a possibility and this is a possibility. This will be the best point to go for a long. This will be a good point to go for a long. Not the best, but a good one. So I would basically try to do something like this. And over here I'm not sure where we would head, but I do think that we're going to go somewhere around 140. So yeah, this will be a zone to long, and this would also be a zone to long, 1%. Yeah. This will be the two scenarios, the best scenarios to go for a long. So a retest of this support or a retest of this support. But so far things are going great. The market is doing great. We still don't have any. Let me just move this. The market still isn't showing any sign that is moving towards a bearish market. I'm looking at the weekly. Let me just. Yeah, I'm going to remove all of this. Looking at the weekly, and if I put the MAs right here, this is the MA that I used to spot a reversal to a bear market. It can go under, like it did here, but if it goes under the yellow one, the yellow MA, then I'm pretty sure, and if it goes under and closes at least once or twice will be the better, then I'll be pretty sure it's a bear market. If you spot here, we went under it. There is this wick right here, but we didn't close under it. Just like, this is what made me feel a lot safer. Let me move this. We didn't close under the blue MA right here, or we closed over here, and we didn't close under the blue MA right here, and this was a good sign of a reversal. If it doesn't closes the wick under it, we are safe-ish. So yeah, right now we are nowhere near it, so it can retrace because we are nowhere near it, and but things are going good and the bull market is still not over. It might be over in a few months, but it's still not over, at least not so far. Another thing that I should point out is that since I'm using these MAs and other things like MACD crossover and RSI and other things, and time-wise the top should be around November, so yeah, this might be last push, not sure, but since I'm using all of these indicators, I'm never going to spot the exact top. That's impossible. Some people will be lucky to sell the top, but I will spot a reversal to a bear market, but I won't be able to spot a top. Spotting the top is really difficult, really difficult, especially since the market is I'm not going to say weird, but different than normal, because normally we don't have, in the previous markets we didn't have ETFs, we didn't have so many institutions buying it, even some going to debt like Metaplanet, like MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy as a new thing, which is like this 10% yield thing that you guys can buy, where they basically promise 10% yield, and all the money that goes into it is used to buy Bitcoin, and they are basically expecting it to grow over 10% per year. They are expecting Bitcoin to grow over 10% per year, and that's how they are doing it. The yield is going to come from Bitcoin, but they are going to pump the market with people that buy that thing that gives 10% yield. It's like this. Honestly, it's kind of like a Ponzi, but this is what happens when we got something that is trash, fiat, and something that is limited in supply and a really good store of value long term, emphasis on the long term, which is Bitcoin. Bad money, people basically sell and use the bad money and keep and store value in the good money, which is Bitcoin. So yeah, Bitcoin is doing great. This will be a good zone to long, and this will be a good zone to long. Wait, let me go for the daily again. Yeah, daily. Yeah. This will be a good zone to long, and this will be a good zone to long. Both these. So yeah, we'll see how things. Why here? I'm not sure where I put it. Why here? Because this is the support right now. You can even extend it to over here. And let me just put it. I want the best entry possible over here, so yeah, this will be the best entry possible. Of course, you guys can put a bunch of longs over here, like a ladder longs, and yeah, and wait, not here. This, okay. So we already did Bitcoin. Let me look at Ethereum. Ethereum is still adding up in this trend line. The trend line is going to reach this price in a few days. We still haven't had a new all-time high. I wouldn't be longing here because we are going against a resistance. I would, if it reaches this trend line, this black trend line, like this, and then up, this will be a good zone to go for a long. If we don't, and it does this, this right here will be a good zone to long. Alright, so these are the two scenarios that I got in mind. Let me just do something else. So yeah, MACD doesn't have a sign of reversal in the daily. The weekly is kind of overextended, but since there is, yeah, fundamentally Ethereum has a lot of buys coming from treasuries, especially with what is his name, Tom Lee? Is it Tom Lee? I think it's Tom Lee. Which is buying a bunch of Ethereum from market, and they just launched staking. I'm not sure who launched it, but they just launched staked ETFs. So some yield, some people will buy that for the yield, and that might also pump Ethereum. So yeah, not a good zone too long, but it still isn't bearish. It still isn't bullish. I'll be much safer and feel happier if we closed over the previous all-time high. And if we close over the previous all-time high, then the price will probably pump. Not sure to where, maybe 6k, maybe 12k, but I'm expecting between 6 and 7. Yeah, BNB has been going as I said. Let me look at it. Yeah, it hasn't touched this trend line and the price keeps going up. This would have been the right scenario to, like I said in a video like months and months ago when it was over here. This would have been the best zone to go for a long, or this zone, because it went up, it retested, and it's now going up, and I'm not sure where it's going to end. But yeah, because it has buybacks and burns, it's doing good, and it's probably going to keep doing good. Sooner or later this is going to stop and head down because people will cash out, but it will keep going up as long as Binance and Binance Chain keeps burning the supply and buying back and giving more things to the BNB holders. So yeah, I don't have BNB, by the way, I don't have BNB, but it's looking good. If people had bought already in, but if you haven't bought in, kind of dangerous to go in right here. Solana. Yeah, Solana is still not in the zone where I will pick Solana. It's very close, but it's not in it. It's not near it. But yeah, if you retrace like Bitcoin might do, not sure if it will do, but if you retrace like Bitcoin might do, then it's probably going to head here, then go for a long. Yeah, a long like this. Yeah, somewhere like this. With first take profits at this resistance and then let the rest go. So yeah, still not the best zone to go in, but it's very near. Like maybe one more month, if it keeps at these prices, if it heads down, we'll be much near it. Coins that I do have, RLB has been going up steadily, already doing 100%. It's near the trend line. But this is not really the best trend line possible. It's the angle is way too high. So yeah, I'm finished accumulating RLB. I don't think I'll buy more because I think that I already have enough RLB long term. I'm going to, if nothing changes, I'm going to hold it for like 1 year. The company that I've been, UNL, which is stocks. Let's go for stocks right now. Has been going up. I bought in and went into that right here, which it was a really good zone to go into that. Right now it's over here. This zone right here is still a good zone to maybe buy, but if it reaches this top part, normally if you guys see it, as soon as it goes to this the top 25%, it normally retraces. Yeah, retrace. Over here it didn't touch, but yeah, it's very extended, and I'm thinking I need to see, but I think I'm going to start accumulating euros to close the debt, because right now what I'm paying in interest it's not high, and it was a low interest debt, it's like 7%, but I think it's best to close. I think it's best to close it because the return that I'll pay more in interest than the possible costs, lost of the opportunity of buying more. So yeah, not sure. I think I'll keep buying here, but if it reaches this upper pocket, I will for sure start closing it. KDV, also something that I have, has been going up. It's really close to the top part, and yeah, normally it retraces as soon as it reaches the top part. So I will still add more to these bags, but I won't be adding a lot more. IMS is a company that I've been thinking of buying. I'll feel safer if I bought down here. It's a company with revenue. The revenue has been going up steadily, really good. And they have GLP-1 and other things. So yeah, I'm thinking of buying a bag, but I want to do it down here somewhere. If it goes under the trend line, I will probably cut. Yeah, this would have been the best scenario, best zone to buy in right here because of this. But yeah, I didn't pay attention to this company back in April or December, but I'm paying attention to it now. So yeah, this is the zone where I want to go in. Not sure if it will get there, but I will wait and see. Normally it touches the trend line, so yeah, it might be. Actually, let me just check time wise. It touched the trend line. 1 year. Less than 1 year. Yeah, it might be. Maybe it will touch the trend line soon. Other company that I've been thinking of buying, PayPal. It has been a lot of retail has bought in and lost money in PayPal. I think that we are reaching the zone where it's a good buy if we go above this red line right here, this red trend line. They are buying back their stock, they have growth, it's slow growth, it's around 15%, but and their PE is low, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, let me just PayPal PE. Yeah, 13 is low. So yeah, this might be a good buy. They are buying back, they have a huge war chest. I'm thinking of, I want to mostly go for index funds because they are easier for me. I don't have enough time to go into to research all these companies, but I'm thinking of doing it because I don't want to buy a lot more crypto. I think I already have way too much money in crypto. I want to split do a 25-75% of what I buy, 75 going for index funds, 25 going for picks that I personally like and think long term will increase in price, or picks like this. So yeah, I might buy PayPal. I might even do something, because since I am a crypto holder, someone told me that Ondo Finance has PayPal, so I might buy PayPal through Ondo Finance. So yeah, right now waiting for names. PayPal I might buy. Bitcoin is going great. Ethereum is not bearish but not bullish. Let's just wait and see. Solana is very near a point where it might be a good buy. What else? BNB. It's if you are in, good. If you are not in, not good. You are basically watching from the sidelines. The both index funds, KDV and both ETFs, KDV and UNL, are going up, but they are very extended and it needs a retrace. I'm still a buyer, but I'm thinking of starting to play my debt, which was not much, but yeah, I'm European and Portuguese, and we don't. My earnings are also not a lot. So yeah, the plan right now, this month, buy index funds and maybe go for PayPal if none of the others moves. And that's it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.